Years and years and years have passed since Kody Brown was last called a creep. For years now, I've been waiting for someone to say this to his face. It was said over and over again. Brainy Chicken Fry said it, and she's my new hero. This girl is pretty new to me. I knew she was in a bit of trouble. She was dating that country star, and she accused him of DV. For some reason, she was then kicked off the date. And anyway, she's been a force on this Special Forces. Even though she says she smokes and doesn't care, she's known for having a party mood. The girl has finished all of Special Forces. Now, I don't know if she makes it to the end. I don't know if tonight's the season end. But if she doesn't, if she does, good. I hope she does, because tonight on the show, Kody will finally be called a creep. At some point, someone had to tell Kody this in front of all the women in America. Okay, I have to be honest. My biggest complaint with the show is that we have to act like what Kody does is normal. TLC has been trying to sell us a story that the way that Kody acts is acceptable. They have been stuffing it down our throat for 15 years that it is okay to objectify women, to have women fight over you. They continue to sell these horrific shows about finding sister wives that are all often in patriarchal systems where the women pretend that they have the same rights as everyone else when they really don't. You see people crying and acting like they don't really want to do it, but they're doing it anyway. Like the mirrors, oh my God, that guy is a creep, right? There are so many creeps out there. And I'm not here to say polyamory is a bad thing. I'm just saying like the patriarchal polygamy system that TLC has been trying to force down our throats for 15 years is creepy. Creepy. Okay. And Kody is a creep. And we have spent 15 years dissecting the connections between the women. And the truth is, it's Kody that's the one that's doing it. Am I the only one that watches Sister Wives throughout the years and has thought I know you all have kids together, but he's going from your house where he might have put his pencil inside of you and he's going to go stick the pencil in someone else? I don't know how in any terms I would be okay with that. I would go crazy. And we were just expecting them to act like they accepted it, like it was okay. And then you wonder why there's so much pain. It's because they were all forced to share one pencil. And it's 2025, ladies. It's almost 2026. And we all deserve one pencil if we like pencils. If you don't like pencils and you want donuts, you can have donuts too. But we just want one because that's what we deserve. We deserve to be treated like queens. We do not deserve to fight over creepy guys. But Brianna, she calls Kody a creep. And that made me so happy. I was like, finally, someone said it. Because there hasn't been a single tell all show on TLC to call him out. He has never been tasked to answer the hard questions. Anytime that he goes on talk sets, every single person panders to him. They dance around him and they just act like he's normal. There's nothing normal about Kody Brown. It's about time someone start treating Kody like the creep that he is. Like the creep that he is. The man who wanted hour-long massages from his wives before he would give them any sort of love, and then he wouldn't return the massage. You know who else loved massages? Jeffrey Epstein. Kody Brown is like the family version of Jeffrey Epstein. And that's what polygamous guys are. They are traffickers, and we have normalized him, and he is a creep, and he doesn't deserve to be praised. My channel half exists because I can't stand polygamy because it's abusive to women. And so I'm just glad that someone has finally said it and said it to his face. Do you want to know what Kody said in an interview yesterday with Fox? Besides being creepy, the man is probably missing a few screws because the dude said on an interview on live television that he brought no deodorant with him to Morocco for this show. He brought nothing. He thought that he wasn't going to be able to bathe for the 10 days that they were there. So he had no deodorant.
He didn't shower and he stunk. And it was funny. My friends, I didn't know we were supposed to. I didn't know we were going to have a shower. So I didn't take deodorant. My friends started going, "Hey, Kody, you kind of smell." Yeah. "Hey, Andrew, have you got some deodorant, buddy? Would you share?" "Thanks, Andrew." "All right. Catch him on the finish Thursday night. It's very interesting to meet you."
Thank you very much. Apparently, his daughter McKeely says that he likes the smell of his body odor because it's manly. So he thinks that if he stinks and he's been sweating and his body odor is funky and it's just disgusting, he thinks that it's a sign that he's manly. So He purposely likes to be stinky. It's just another form of control, of indifference, and of dominance. I'm going to smell as bad as I want and prove to you that I can do it and you can't do anything about it. He would have to ask other guys on the show for deodorant or for bars of soap. He brought packs of energy powder to the set that were outdated by 3 years. And then he offered this outdated energy to the people on the show, and he said, well, I know the guy who knows it, who makes it. And he said that you just have to put an expiration date on it. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't expire because it's dry. Just because something's in a box and it's dry doesn't mean it doesn't expire, and doesn't mean that it doesn't go bad, and doesn't mean that it can't become toxic. I'm starting to wonder how many of those energy things that he's putting in his mouth are eating at his brain, because I think the dude has brain rot. So while Kody is crashing out, getting humiliated, and making an utter fool of himself over on TLC, back to the network that appreciates and promotes cults and thinks women should have no rights. And the more bizarre your life is, the more important, the more they want to show it. I just went to TLC's Facebook page. You guys, their shows are getting weirder and weirder and weirder, and I don't watch any other show on TLC. I don't pay attention to TLC outside of Sister Wives because I think the network is trash, and every show is getting weirder and weirder and weirder. And anyway, Robyn Brown's mask completely slips this week. I got so much crap because I reported on a story that Kody and Robyn showed up to Garrison's funeral and acted better than everyone. Treated everyone as though they were beneath them, right? And that they've had this mistake around the others like that for a very long time. This isn't new. I've spoken to many people in the family that have Kody and Robyn have othered everyone. Robyn truly thinks she's better than these people. She thinks that they are trash, that she thinks they are beneath her. She thinks that they are less than her. But then she covers it by saying, I'm a victim of them and I'm scared of them. Right. So this week when they all meet at Coyote Pass, Robyn is too afraid to say anything to them. So she just pretends like Mary and Janelle don't exist. Yes, everything's been printed out. Numbers as agreed upon are over here. Yes, I just want to make sure everybody's got that. I looked at kind of you. I think this is the way you sent it, right? Okay. The dist distribution. Yes. I want to double check it just because, yeah. Oh yeah. All right. I'm glad it's done. Glad it's finally done. Bye, guys. Thank you. Thanks, Justin. You're welcome. Anytime. They didn't even say hi and they didn't even say bye. It was okay. This is how I know that Kody's been running a smear campaign against Mary and against Janelle for years, and why there's been this enormous lie that these two or Mary are evil and wicked and vile. Because Robyn can't even look at Mary. Why? Because Mary fought back. This is the result of a woman standing up to Robyn and to Kody and exercising her legal rights by getting an attorney, by having the attorney make sure through legal letters and through legal threats and remind Kody and Robyn that under the law that what they are trying to do is a crime. Mary paid them on the show openly. She gave them a check for over $80,000 when she didn't even have a loan in her name. Mary owed $0 on the total price of Coyote Pass, and yet Mary gave them more money to pay off their loan. And then after Mary paid their bill off, they still refused to give Mary her fair share. And then when Mary refused to sign an ENDA after 3 months, Robyn finally gave in and signed the deed. And Robyn is not talking to them because she's mad. She's mad because there's no ENDA. She's mad because they can't stop her. Kody and Robyn don't want anyone else writing books. And Mary, I'm pretty sure Mary has said she's writing a book. I don't know when it's coming out. I don't know how serious it's coming out, but she has suggested she has plans to write a book. And they do not want Mary to write a book. There is no one in the family that was closer to Robyn than Mary was. And I think if we're being honest, Mary would be able to reveal what happened with the catfishing, because we all know Robyn was involved. She'll be able to reveal the money issues. She's going to be able to expose the meddling and the manipulation that happened for her divorce because she's had time away now. She knows they don't want her to write a book and they don't want her to think that she's entitled to money. And this is why these men are creepy, because they think that their money belongs to them and nobody else. You know, that the Apostolic United Brethren's first wife, who's now left him, is suing him in the state of Utah. I told you guys about this like a year ago, and for some reason now it's in the media because he's doing basically to her what Kody's been trying to do to Mary and Janelle. Blocking her out of the property that she rightfully has owned and donated to for 30 plus years. Trying to take away her rights, causing her to pay rent on stuff that she already owned. That's how these guys treat these women. And what you're seeing in Robyn is not that she's afraid of being attacked. She's just mad that she's not getting her money and that they didn't give her what she wants and she doesn't have the power over them anymore. This isn't I'm afraid they're playing games. Watch the reaction. I am in unseen to you. I think Robyn felt like she was going to be bullied or attacked or something, and I'm like, no, we can be adults here, but whatever. It was super awkward, right? I think it was so awkward. I didn't think I don't really support fakeness, like, okay, let's pretend like everything's okay when it's not. Robyn hates girl games, and she reads detail way different than me. For years, Robyn sat on that couch, and she has said, I just want to see Mary. I just want to talk to Mary. I don't want to hurt Mary. I always have her best interests at heart. I just wanted to make sure that everything we were doing for Mary was good. I just want Mary to know that I have her back. And then when she has the chance to see Mary and talk to Mary, she says nothing. She walks away like she doesn't exist. And then she tells the camera with a straight face that she just doesn't do fake and she's not going to pretend everything is okay when it's not. What isn't okay, Robyn? You just said that you have her back. You have just said on this show, this channel, whatever it is, for how many weeks that you wanted everything to be fair. You said that you were trying to make sure that everything was fair. You said that you were making sure that Kody didn't rip anyone off, right? You said that you wanted everyone to behave. You said that you were doing this for Mary and that you will always have Mary's back. But then now you're saying, I just didn't want to act like everything was okay when it was not. What wasn't okay? You said everything was fine, Robyn. You said the trouble was with Kody. And here, my friends, is how we tell you that this is Kody covering for Robyn. This is why they are equally yoked. As Janelle would say, they're equally bad. She is Ghislaine Maxwell. She is Kody Brown's Ghislaine because she wants to help Kody hurt other women. She wants to help Kody hurt other people. She wants to help Kody rip other people off. She wants to have Kody have everyone else work for her. She wants to have Kody labor trade women for her. She wants to allegedly dictate who's giving Kody massages and who's not. And telling them if they don't put out for Kody, someone else will remember stretch marks. And if a wife doesn't give him love and rejects him, she is game. And now she's mad after fully saying for weeks that she doesn't have any hard feelings. She's not angry. And she has always accused everyone else for the bad blood. She has said that it's between Kody and the women. It's nothing to do with her. That's what she has said. She has said they need to stop hurting each other. All those things that she was saying were about herself. Narcissists always tell on themselves. She's the one that's been doing this. Kody allows it, but Kody likes that she does it because he wants to be bad too. Like they both want to rip people off. They both want to hurt people. They both want to hurt people. And I truly believe that if Robyn was out of this system and got her ass out of polygamy cuz she still is in the polygamy attitude. I was talking to my friend Ellen, who grew up in this cult, and I said, Kody and Robyn can never be in a traditional, normal relationship. Because their entire relationship is built on cult programming and games and mind games and the pitting people against each other, the fighting, the dominance, the maladaptive behaviors. And then somehow they have to figure out a way to extract themselves from that and pull out that bad behavior and have a good relationship, which will never happen. They will always find a common enemy or find someone to try to kill, or else they're going to start picking each other off. But they'd both be best served outside of each other. Robyn would be best to take her children away from Kody the creep, because we've already heard from Christine's book that Kody doesn't really care about being shy about his need for sex, even if a kid's in the bedroom with him. So what if they're sleeping? That's who Robyn Brown is married to. A man that has no problem having sex with a woman when children are in the room and just hope they don't wake up, which is a crime. You can't do that. It's actually a crime in every single state. I don't care if you say you do it. You don't? Just don't do it. It's a crime. Don't do it. Robyn has been lying. Her mask has slipped. She's angry. She's angry because she lost money. She lost her power. No one was going to attack her. It's not persecution if it's the truth. And the only people that are always wagging their flags and saying oppression or a witch hunt or whatever it is are people that are narcissists. It's not a witch hunt if it's true. It's not persecution if it's true. But that's just a way to play the victim. So tell me what your thoughts are about Kody the creep and Robyn the fuming, angry narcissist in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed and click the bell so you never miss a video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye, besties.